Hello everyone, welcome to An American in Cancun, episode 17, 10, 13. For those of you who don't know me, I'm the American, and this is the vlog where I will be recounting my year abroad as a Rotary Youth Exchange student in Cancun, Mexico. I'd like to spend a special welcome to any past, present, or future Rotary Youth Exchange students who may have found this, and I'm glad you found me, and thanks for checking me out. So I'll start this weekly report with the party I went to last Friday. My first Mexican party, so it was a big cultural experience, wasn't sure what to expect. And first it didn't seem too different from an American party. You know, there was American music, and there were snacks and stuff. But I was kind of surprised by the different there wasn't the dancing or the games that I was used to at American parties. And the biggest difference was that there was alcohol and teens drinking, and everyone was okay with it. If you're from the same cultural background as I am, that sends up all sorts of red flags. But I guess the first thing to understand is that in Mexico the rules are different, and the culture is different, and so not only are these parties acceptable, but they're common. So that's definitely some culture shock that I'm going to have to get over. I'm going to have to get used to that. But I did enjoy it, and I would like to go to more Mexican parties. I'll just have to keep in mind that ubiquitous 4Ds, no drinking. And then Saturday was a lot of fun as well. In the morning there was the football game, Tocho. I'm really enjoying that, as I said at length in the last video, so I won't go into that now. But we did win, so that was a good start to my Saturday. Then I continued at the mall with just hanging out with friends, which is always a lot of fun. One of the things that we can do at the mall is walk down, and it's called the Malecon. It's basically just a big walkway along the Lagoon Nichupte, which is a very beautiful lagoon between the Zona Hotelera, which is the big stretch of land where all the hotels and resorts and everything are, and mainland Cancun. And so you can see all of these awesome buildings across, and behind it the ocean, and then there's the lagoon in between. And so, I don't know, I guess we went for a walk, and then afterwards we went to the beach at night. That was one of the most beautiful things I have seen in Cancun. The sky was amazing. Like, there's so many stars, and I can recognize constellations, and there are constellations I don't recognize, and I guess we're a lot further south than I am in Wisconsin, and so it's a new sky and the same sky, and it's just really cool seeing that, and that's not something that I normally see when I'm back, like, in my house area at night. And in addition to the sky, the ocean was amazing, the waves were really cool, and they weren't cool, they were warm, and it was like as warm as the Wisconsin lakes in summer, so we were able to go swimming, and I really want to go again and bring my camera and get some pictures, and just because it was so much fun. But next time I will have to remember to bring my bathing suit so that I don't have to go swimming in my boxers again. Sunday started with Mass, so that's a great start to the week, and then we went to Grandma's house for a family dinner, and one of the family friends, his name is Paco, was there. He's a really cool guy. He's traveled a lot, and it was a lot of fun talking to him. It was a lot of conversation in Spanish, and it's always tiring and difficult, but it's very worth it. It's very encouraging to be able to understand conversation that when I arrived was just a bunch of mumbo jumbo. And I'm not quite to the point of participation yet like I would like to be, but I'm definitely working on it, and it's amazing to see how much my Spanish skills have developed since I've arrived. And it's also helping in school, the new Spanish skills. I'm understanding more of the classes. We're just finishing the second period with exams this week, and the third period starts next week. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to, participate a little more like a regular student now that I can understand the classes. I've been doing the homework and the exams and stuff, but it's difficult to pay attention in class, and so I guess we'll see how this next period goes, and I'll keep trying to be more like a real student as opposed to the laziness that I've been prone to in the first couple periods. I don't know, it's just, for the exchange students in my school, it's very tempting and very easy to not do anything because we don't have grades at all. We don't have, our grades don't exist. So it's rather tempting to sometimes skip classes, which we do on occasion, and we'll have, exchange student bonding time. And so that's one of my highlights, actually, is when we can just be together as exchange students and talk about our cultures, where we're from, our cultures that we're experiencing here, what's going on, how it's going. I don't know, we've just grown into a family of exchange students, and I love all of them. It's amazing how close we've gotten in the short time that we've known each other. This whole experience is just so mind-blowing. I've learned so much about myself, and I've grown in so many ways. So basically, my life has been more or less the same over the last few weeks. There have been a few exciting twists. One of them was kind of scary, actually. Paolo, one of my best friends, hurt himself during soccer practice. He was stretching and hurt his back, and he couldn't even move his legs for a little bit. He was taken to the hospital in an ambulance, and he was there for 3 days. He got out now, and he's getting better, so Paolo, I hope you get well soon. And then I took the PSAT this week. I wasn't really prepared for that, but I think it went well. I don't know, I'm not too excited about having to take care of U.S. school stuff here in Mexico. I guess it's okay with me, but I would have preferred if I had been able to take it in the U.S., but I know it just didn't work out. But, whatever. We can move on. I've got so much more to enjoy here. So I finally finished my visa, getting that all taken care of, and now I've just got to wait for my card to arrive in the mail that says that I'm a legal citizen, more or less. And so that'll be exciting when it comes. I'll finally feel like I belong. Well, I already feel like I belong. I missed 2 birthdays, Catherine and Elizabeth back at home. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm really sorry I couldn't be there, but, I was kind of tied up. I hope that I can send you some cards. I got my first card from my family in the mail today or yesterday, and so that was amazing. I was so excited when I got it. I was almost jumping up and down, and it was like, I got it, I finally got it. I wasn't even sure if it was going to come because it took 4 weeks to get here, and that's just U.S. to Mexico. So I don't know how these people that are in Sweden are, wow. That was a lot of fun receiving that, and so I'll be sending some to my family very soon. And so, more or less, I've been trying to spend more and more time experiencing Mexico because there's just so much to do here. And I have tried to cut back on I don't know, I spent a lot of time watching TV or on the computer in my first couple weeks because, I don't know why. I suppose it was just trying to get accustomed to it. But now that I'm, fitting in a little better and I'm really ready to engage in the culture, I'm going to try to cut back. But I do have that one show that I'm glued to. I started watching it, and I know it can be risky to recommend shows on YouTube, so all I'm going to say is Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I love it. And I'll stop there. So, I've changed a lot since I arrived. Definitely. I can see it in so many ways. And so it's been an amazing personal experience, and in so many ways, I can't imagine what it's going to be like 1 year, well, a little less from a year from now, when I've completed this whole year of my life. It's going to be so mind-blowing. And I'm going to learn a lot new things about the culture here, now that I have the language skills and the base to start really immersing myself in Mexico. And so when that happens, I'm hoping to put out a couple new videos. I'm going to call them culture rants. That'll be talking about all the things that I'm finding new and different and exciting and strange about Mexico. And so if you have any questions or suggestions for those, you can put them in the comments below, and I'll hope to get those out so you can start looking for them in a couple weeks. And I guess that's all for this week. I really want to say a hello to all of my family at home, Mom, Dad, Veronica, Rebecca, Catherine, Elizabeth. I miss you all a lot. I miss all my friends, all my classmates. I miss my school. I miss a lot. And I want to say hello especially to Teddy and Tony. I've got something special for you right here. And I guess that's all for this episode. This has been An American in Cancun. I'll see you next week.